Hey everybody, it's Zombie for Zombie Tactical Training, and today I'm doing my part 1 review of the Polymer 80, otherwise known as the P80. It's been in the news lately because the P80 or Polymer 80 business was hit, but that had to do with the buy build kits, which that's not what I've done here. This Polymer 80 I got all the parts for, and I built it myself from Let Freedom Ring LLC, and I'm going to put all the information for this business at the end of this video. He's out of Lacey, Washington, run by Josh Agee, and I strongly urge you, if you're able, to go check out his business. Not only does he have the Glock 17 versions of Polymer 80s, he has Glock 19s, I believe Glock 21, 22s. He's getting a wide selection, a more bigger selection of that kind of stuff coming in all the time. On top of that, he has AR-15s chambered in 5.56. You have AR-9s, 9mm. Has several 8 ARs that are chambered in 7.62 by 39, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which I'm sure I'm missing some. And the infamous AR-10s, of course. So I strongly suggest you go out there, and he's also one of the few stores I can actually find ammo at nowadays. So again, I'll post all the information for his business at the end of this video, but I strongly suggest you guys go out there and or strongly encourage you rather to go out there and check his store out. Alright, back to the Polymer 80. So this is my original Glock 17, my Gen 3. I think I bought this about 19 years ago. It was my first Glock. I love this gun. It's a very reliable gun. I've never had any real big issues with it, but I was never really that accurate with it. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but I don't know. I never really gelled with this gun as much as I would have liked to. It wasn't until I got my Glock 19X that I really was like, okay, this is the gun for me, and I felt like I could really, you know, hit my targets really well and kind of live up to my potential as a shooter. For some reason, I never really got that with this. Now, with this Polymer, you know, P80, I took this out to the range already and test fired it. And one thing I noticed right off the bat is that it's extremely accurate, you know, just with these regular sights on there. And you can see from the slide up here that I got over at Let Freedom Ring, it is optics ready. So I was just amazed by how accurate it is. It was extremely accurate pistol, just right out of the gate. And even, you know, if I was going to do another one of these, I think I would do a much better job. But just as my first one, I don't think I did too horribly bad. A little rough right here when I was trying to file that down, and I don't think I did it quite as good as I could have. Right there. So, but all in all, I mean, there's a million YouTube videos out there about how to do it, and there's multiple ways to get these ready and then put the parts in. But I mean, if I could figure it out, anybody can. And then here's the slide. I really do like the slide a lot. And another thing I noticed comparing this Polymer 80 Glock 17 to the Gen 3 Glock 17 and even my 19X is that this one is way lighter. It's a much lighter pistol. You know, I like it even with you know, the higher capacity magazines. It's still, the weight's not as bad, not bad at all, and it is lighter than the actual Glocks. So, and one thing about the plate on the back, this is one that I had. The ones when you get at Josh's store are going to be just the black ones. So I just wanted to mention that's the only part on this that I didn't get from Josh's store, but everything else came from there. And when I test fired it, there were no issues, no big problems, nothing like that. Be sure you oil these up really good. That would be the advice I give you, because they can be a little stiff when you first make them, or first put them together, or however you want to phrase it. Get that in there. Do our function test. But beautiful weapon all the way around. And next week, or this weekend, I'm going to take this out and we're going to test fire it. and I'll show you on video how accurate it can be. But it's a great little firearm. I really like it, and I look forward to taking it out in the range. I've probably only put around 100 rounds, maybe a little more through it, so I really want to break her in. Hopefully I'll be able to fire a little more this weekend, but you know, with the ammo shortage and how all that goes. And one thing I wanted to mention is, one thing I really like about this P80 is you don't have any issues with taking other magazines, like taking these P-mags. Takes them no problem, and I fed ammo through all these just to make sure there was no failures to feed or anything. This is a Gen 5 Glock, it's my Glock 19X magazine. No problem. And a little extended P-mag, no problem. This is actually a mag I prefer for this. And then the big boy. And Josh has a lot of these magazines available at his store, by the way. So again, that was at Let Freedom Ring LLC. I'll put all the information for that business out there at the end of this video. But this is a great gun. I strongly encourage everybody to go out and, you know, if you're really interested in this, or you've been contemplating if you want to go there, you know, to the Polymer P80 world, or you're worried about it being, you know, kind of sloppy and not reliable, I would put those fears to rest and go ahead and make the purchase if that's what you're wanting to do. So anyway, great gun, and next weekend for part 2 of this, we'll take it out and see how accurate it is. Alright, Zombie out.